Hello, what's up? I've spoken on this channel about failure and getting over yourself. Both good videos. How to deal with failure and get over yourself. But in the failure one, I talk about general mistakes. And what I'm about to talk about now is more of a... You know those days where you have just so many mistakes and maybe your brain's not working? That's defeat, right? Now, yeah, that is technically an overall failure, but defeat is a different box of frogs. It's okay to feel defeated because that's not going to last forever. For instance, a video I uploaded day before yesterday. I was in my work clothes. I had a pretty good lunch service where I work, but the dinner service, I was performing terribly. I was making mistakes that I didn't even know why I was making them, to be honest. Like, I knew what I was supposed to be doing, but I was making stupid little mistakes. And the manager had a word with me, and I started to spiral. Not like I started crying or anything. I just mean internally. Internally we just start shutting down. I felt like I could do nothing right. It affected me so badly that the whole of yesterday, which was my day off, I just spent it recovering. But this is what I did, and this is how you deal with defeat. You feel it in the moment, you accept, take the L, essentially. Take the fucking L. Don't try and cope. First step, never try and cope. Right, never be there like, oh, well, at least I did this right, and, oh, well, actually, maybe it's their fault, or you just shut the fuck up, all right? You failed, you were defeated, take the L, accept that in this particular moment, you weren't great, you weren't a valuable person at your job, you actually were detrimental. You have to accept that, and that is a hard pill to swallow. But you know what happens once you do that? Once you do that, then you think to yourself, well, fuck it, I can't have myself being detrimental to my job or whatever you're trying to do. You say, I can't fucking do that anymore. All right? And the next day, I spent the rest of it fucking memorizing menus. I work at a restaurant. It's quite a high-end restaurant. Memorizing menus and trying to level up. And I said, I'm not ever going to make that mistake again. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to fucking do the best I ever have. This defeat, almost like depression, this self-loathing turned into competitive fire. And now I want to be one of the best there. Now, this is a very specific example. However, this applies to everything. There are some times in life where maybe your brain doesn't work or you get hit so many times and you are defeated. And sometimes, maybe for an evening, you have to just accept it. But it's not about winning every battle. It's about winning the war. Now, winning the war means you have to win a majority of the battles, but you can't win every single one. But you can aim to. You can never be perfect, but you can aim to. Never run away from trying to improve yourself in every way. Never run away from defeat, from sadness, from self-doubt. These are all emotions you will feel, and if you try and run away from them, they will just fester and get stronger. If you accept them, you accept defeat, you take the L, and in the moment, feel it to the fullest extent. You can feel it, and then once it's gone, you can get to actually doing something about it. Now, I don't mean fucking start crying at work or putting your emotions on others. I am never condoning that. I'm all about stoicism. I've done a video on that too. You feel all of it internally, externally, you still try and do the best you can at your job, whatever. And I get it. Sometimes it's almost impossible to do that. It was for me. But try and stay stoic as possible. But as soon as you get in your own space, that's when you deal with your emotion. And then, as soon as you're ready, you fucking do something about it. Because that self-doubt won't really go until you prove yourself otherwise. Once the brunt of the storm is gone, and you know what I mean, then you'll have the energy to do something about it. So, whatever, maybe you'll watch this video because recently you feel defeated. Just know that it's up to you, and it's your choice to start fighting again. Whenever you want to, you can get back in the fight. And the only person stopping yourself from winning and erasing that defeat, making it irrelevant, making it a thing of the past that doesn't matter, the only person stopping yourself from doing that is you. So you've got this. Get back up. Lift that rep. Do that session. Read that menu. And most importantly, say less. Do more. I'm going gym.